Okay, time to get back home. So we finally made it back home, and this is now month 35, or if you're new to this series, update 0.35, and I can't wait to show you guys and see for myself the newest addition to the game. I've seen it in the survival book. All you have to do is open the survival book and go across to, I believe it's defensive structures? Yeah, defensive structures, and you can see it down here, guys. It's the catapult. It's actually a mini catapult, and it does say in the patch notes that you can mount this thing on platforms. So my plan is to test it out today, see what the thing's like, see what the rate of fire is like, see what the distance is like, and then maybe throw a couple of platforms around the forest later on, and then just have that extra line of defense against the cannibals. So let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's see what this is like. I'm very aware as well that the cannibals could come here any time, so I need to get this thing built up pretty quick. There's something really strange happening with the shadows all of a sudden, unless the sun just is going down. Now I'm expecting this as well, guys, because if you are new to the game, whenever the developers release a patch note, they tend to release, or whenever they release an update, they tend to release a patch note just to fix the smaller things in the game, because it's still in alpha, it's expected. So here we go. Look at this thing. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. It's not that big. Is that the basket for the rocks? Oh, it looks like it's got a couple of handles there. Okay, so I believe this takes, I think it says 5 logs, 15 sticks, and 1 rope. That's actually not that much. So building these things up isn't going to exhaust the resources as much as I thought it would. I actually expected this to be the size of, I don't know if you guys know what I mean by this, but a size of a trebuchet. I actually expected it to be massive, kind of like that. The deadfall trap. Okay, let's just exhaust the sticks. I think that is a basket. I think that's to hold the rocks. Okay, so we shouldn't need that many more logs. Now, I don't know how long this episode's going to be, guys. I literally just realized that the update had dropped, and I wanted to show you guys, and I wanted to experience it with you guys, seeing this thing for the first time. There is something else as well as soon as I loaded into the game. The forest now has a brand new title screen, which I'll probably stick in towards the end of the video, so you guys can see. It's actually really cool as well. They get some cool effects, and if you leave the screen on for a little while, you actually see some bats flying through a cave system. It's really cool. It's a good addition to the game. So this should be, that should be it. Okay, we need some more sticks. So we should have some on the ground down here. There should be plenty down here. I normally collect or harvest quite a few of them from this point, so... Some rocks, I'm going to collect that. Okay, let's just take this down. Shit, I think I hit the base. Whoop! Completely forgot the happy birthday trap was there. Another stick. Now, I need to say thanks to you guys as well, because whoever told me to throw the happy birthday traps around the base like this has pretty much saved my life countless amounts of times. Even when I've not been recording the forest, guys, when I've just been grinding things like, you know, collecting wood, or just even doing the intros to the videos, the amount of times those happy birthday traps have saved my ass in this game. So whoever you are, I remember you saying it a while back, thank you so much. Okay, we should have enough. How many do we have? I think we can hold 10. I believe we already threw some sticks down, so we should have enough, guys. Now, I'm not going to fire this thing until... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, that's so cool. So there is... You can actually pivot with this thing as well. It has got a little bit of give. So it's not just a fixed position, you know, like this, and then you have to fire it. Oh, that's going to be so dangerous to the cannibals. Okay, how do we get off this thing? Okay, so let's load this baby up with some rocks. So do we just load it into that? I mean... Okay, so it loads itself automatically. As long as you've got the rocks down in that kind of, I think, the rock holder there, it should load it. So, moment of truth, guys. Here we go. Oh. It's a little bit difficult to see the target, especially with the way I've set the catapult up, but that's so sick. Okay, maybe a target a little bit this way. Oh, that's so cool. Can you guys imagine what this thing is going to look like when I mount these things on platforms? Kind of thinking, how is this going to work? Maybe if I can throw some stairs up to a platform, and then maybe some sticks around the outside so the cannibals can't jump, or something like Virginia can't jump on top of the catapult, because I don't want it to be too high. Okay, let me load this thing up again. If any cannibals do come, then I want to try this thing out. So 2, is that all we have? Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think they doubled the amount of rocks you could find in the game a while back. So we shouldn't struggle on this side. I'm very aware as well that the sharks are super dangerous in the forest now. Okay. Now, if I've got this right, guys, the way I've recorded this episode, you guys should have 2 episodes of the forest today. It's kind of to say thank you for the support that you've shown on the channel as of late. I think I said it in the previous episode. I think we recently hit 6,000 subscribers. Well, I can officially say, at the time of me recording this episode, we are 7,000 subscribers strong. And that, I say it a million times, there's literally no words that I can say to you guys to show my appreciation. It blows me away. Thank you so much for all the support you show, guys. So, let me just collect some more rocks, I think. I think we may be in luck, guys. I think there could be a couple of cannibals over there. Okay, I don't want to hang around too long. You guys can see this as well. I don't know if you guys were part of the live stream. If you were, let me know in the comments. But I don't know if you guys remember when I was trying to throw down a happy birthday trap around this area here, just in front of this tree, which has spawned back in again. That's where it ended up. And I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to, so we're just going to have to put up with it for now. Let me get rid of these as well, just a couple of extra sticks. I really want to see what this thing looks like with some torches next to it as well. You guys know me by now. I like to put fancy touches on things, so that's what I'm going to do. I wanted to test something as well. I wanted to see if the trees had grown back. I can already see a couple that have grown back. Now, this is me loading into the game, guys, as soon as 0.35 has dropped. So, you're going to see firsthand the problems that I'm having with the trees. Let me throw them in there. How many do we have left? Okay, so it does actually hold everything you have in your inventory as well. I need some food. Okay, I think what I'm going to do... I don't think I'm going to keep this here. I don't know, maybe I will. I really like the look of this thing. I'm just going to fire it again. What's it doing? Okay, so that's a little bit of a glitch. Don't click when you're trying to actually use this thing. There we go. Okay, and you can actually see that white line at the very end. That's the trajectory of where the rock should land. So let's let's just go as far as possible. So this thing actually has a lot of range on it as well. So you can imagine what kind of damage this can do. What about the short range? That's really cool. There is a lot of flight time with the rocks. But I really like the look of this thing. Look at the way it is. It's been designed so well. It's the same colour rope as what you get on the tree platforms. I wonder how you do this. So you'd have to shave that down in the centre there. I'm actually a big fan of engineering as well, guys. You might not know this. I don't have any background in engineering at all, either from school or anything like that. But I'm a big fan of it. The way things work, the way things, you know, all come into place like this. Okay, so there's the mini catapult. I'm just going to load up some more rocks, because if any cannibals do come, guys, I definitely want to take the opportunity to take them down. I think what I'm going to do, because I don't want to make this episode super long, I just really wanted to show you guys this. I want to throw down a couple of... Where are they? They should be on the fire section. A couple of standing torches just next to this thing. Now, I need to tell you guys as well, you already pretty much know this, but I love watching different TV shows, especially documentaries and things like that. But I've recently gotten into a show called Vikings, and oh my god, I'm so hooked on that shit. If any of you guys have seen it and you like it, you know exactly what I mean. It's such a cool show. I'm going to throw one down this side as well. Just want to see what this thing looks like with two standing torches next to it. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, this thing reminds me of something out of Vikings. And I don't want to give too many spoilers away in case you're interested in watching that show. It's so cool, and I highly recommend you do. But as soon as I saw it in the patch notes, this kind of is the reason why I'm doing this episode pretty quick. Okay, let's light these things up. Hopefully it won't set them on fire. So there's one. There's two. Look how that looks, guys. It looks so good. Oh, I really like that. I love the look of this thing. The only thing that I think I can see a problem is, especially if I mount it on the platforms, if I mount it quite high, getting rocks for this thing is probably going to be a bitch. So I'm going to have to throw a couple of these rock holders down. But that's something I can definitely do when I build them up. So let me just go around. The birds still fly towards the fire in the game. Look. Oh, I wanted to see the trees as well while you guys were here. So what you normally get is you see the trees going through the structures. Drop this. Okay, is that through? That's through that. Okay, you can see this. So that's the rabbit trap that we had in the previous episode when I collected the rabbits, which I still don't know how to get to breed. And there's a tree that's respawned in after the update. And let me see if I can cut this down. Let me grab the Modern X. There should be a new animation to the game as well. Apparently there's a bend when you cut down a tree. I may have read that wrong though. Okay, let me take this down. Okay, I don't think this tree is going to come down. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Okay, did that hit any traps? Oh my god, that was so lucky that it didn't go near any traps. Okay, so is the stump still there? You see, if I try and destroy this now, will it stay next to the rabbit trap? Okay, I can place these down a second. Place these away. Get rid of the stump. So you guys have seen this in an actual episode. I'm testing things in the game just to see. Okay, so I got rid of the stump. Now is that going to despawn? Okay, so it does work. Now that didn't actually work last time, especially with around the base, so that's a good sign. So maybe we can get rid of a few of these trees. I mean, I'm not complaining, guys, because every single time I build something, I do exhaust a lot of the trees, especially with that base. So with these spawning back in, it gives me more of an opportunity to build things up. So I guess you guys can look forward to whatever I build next. So I'm guessing the platforms are going to go like here. There's no free look around, so I can see through the tree line. Around this side too. Especially over this side, because there's a cannibal village just over there. Maybe in this clearing over on this side. You know, like just in the middle. That'll be so cool. Okay, I think I'm going to get to it, guys. I don't know if this episode is going to be super short. I apologize if it does. If this episode is really short, guys, I'm probably going to combine it with the previous episode that I've got planned for Friday, if I can get it out in time. So I guess I'm going to end the episode here. Just a quick update episode to show you guys the brand new catapult. So I just wanted to say once again, thank you so much for all the support, guys. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean the world to me, especially with everything that you guys are doing. The channel has gone from around 2,000, 3,000 subscribers, and it's just exploded, and we're now at 7,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you enough. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all in the next one.